That's all I got to say. Now, this is really the Olympia battle. I'm just here to have fun. This is really the Olympia battle for third place.
He's talking a lot.
Hey, hold on. They keep talking about Nick being third place. Samson got third last year, so all I'm saying is this is a battle for third place.
Yeah, but you won't be first this year.
That's all I'm saying.
With the way I'm seeing you train, you won't be first this year.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Muscle Discord. And you know what? I wanted to chime in on this battle for the Olympia that Olympia TV did, which I first off want to say I think was awesome, right? Especially for bodybuilding fans to be able to see these top athletes training with each other, which we rarely get to see. So this was awesome. They really went all out with the production of this. They flew these guys in, Derek, Samson, Nick Walker, Chris Cormier was there training them. I think it was pretty cool to see the personalities here as well and how they jive with each other and how they were pushing each other. So first off, I want to say good job on Olympia TV for putting this together because I know it's not easy. They had a full-scale production, live streaming this with the camera crew, different angles. They had everyone mic'd up. Like that's not easy to do and to pull off and to make it look good. And I think they did a good job. But let's get into a little bit of the, what if you want to call it, the controversy that was kind of, well, that was caught on an open mic, a hot mic. They weren't controlling it in the sense where, you know, in between the sets, they left the mics on and you could hear Derek Lunsford talking to Tarek about not wanting to take his shirt off and that I need to be in better lighting and that, you know, these guys are third place athletes. I am the Mr. Olympia in a sense. Why should I be taking my shirt off with these guys? And Tarek was like, dude, take off your effing shirt. Like, take your shirt off. Right. And Derek was like, well, marketing wise, does it look right? Should I be? So let's just get into it right now. And I'll kind of pause it and then we'll kind of recap what is being said and then get a reaction to it. And make sure to leave a comment below. What do you think? Do you think Derek Lunsford should apologize to Nick Walker and Samson Dauda, or do you think it was warranted for what he had to say? I'll give my opinion after we roll through the video here.
No, but you don't like that? I think that like these guys are here battling for third, and I'm here, or unless you want me to, I will. But I thought it was better.
See, so right there, do you want me to take off my shirt? These guys here are battling for third. So he's totally like discrediting these guys and saying, you know, I'm Mr. Olympia. And these guys are third tier, third place competitors. Why am I having to take my shirt off? Now, leave a comment below. Do you think it's okay for Derek to be talking like that against his fellow competitors? Or do you think, you know, he needs to show these guys more respect? Leave a comment below. I also wonder why Hadi Choopan isn't there. Hadi Choopan is the only guy that really pushed Derek Lunsford at the 2023 Mr. Olympia. Yet he's not there. Now, I understand it's harder for Hadi to jump on a plane and fly to the US because the visa issues, right? The visa process, right? Samson Dauda doesn't have to deal with that. But when you're coming from Iran, it's a little bit of a different process and it takes more time. So I get that, but maybe Olympia TV should have maybe pre-thought this a little bit more and, you know, thought about it well in advance to know that, okay, we're going to do this battle for the Olympia workout and we got to bring in Hadi because it makes sense because he's second, right? So it's kind of like they all hyped up Samson and Nick Walker as if they're the top guys battling Derek Lunsford, but actually it's Hadi Choopan, right? So hopefully next time, if they do this next year, they bring in the second place finisher at the Olympia to battle it out with the first place, because that would be even, and I'm sure Hadi would have schooled all these guys in all of these lifts. So let's continue through.
That's fine. Nick and I will have fun. Oh.
So there's Tarek saying, you know, hey, Derek, if you're scared, take off your shirt. That's fine. Me and Nick, whatever, we'll have fun. So he's kind of egging on Derek there to be like, dude, just take your shirt off. You're the Mr. Olympia.
Hold on. Sorry, a little more. I mean, the reason for not doing this is I was thinking marketing in my head, thinking about doing it because we just did it at the Pittsburgh Pro, where like, oh, I don't know what you thought, but I thought it was a good showing for myself, for these guys. So we just did that a couple weeks ago. We're in the gym, it's different lighting, different kind of thing, to where it brings it closer in terms of like the look. So it's like, look, you guys already saw, or you guys are.
So what do you think, Derek? What do you think he's alluding to there when he says, you know, at the Pittsburgh Pro, you know, the lighting was better. It was, you know, and it brings it in more of a closer look. And like, to me, I'm trying to get into Derek's head. I'm like, why does he feel the need, first off, to think about it from a marketing standpoint? That first off, you need better lighting to show off your physique. And then there you have Nick Walker, who doesn't give a shit. He's not even thinking about lighting. He just fucking he was the first to take his shirt off. No hesitation. That's what I like about Nick Walker. He just went into it and did it, and had no problem taking his shirt off. Now, granted, Nick Walker is just off the New York Pro. He's super lean still. Both Samson, Dauda, and Derek Lunsford are, you know, full blown off season. I mean, they're almost probably starting their prep pretty soon. There was 17 weeks out when this was filmed, so I get it. You know, Nick thinking, you know what, I'm not going to compare as well to Nick Walker if I take my shirt off. But he seems very, you get to see an inside look into the Mr. Olympia's brain here with how he thinks about the marketing aspect of how he should look next to these guys, because he's above them. He's the Mr. Olympia, which he is. And I don't want to just be taking my shirt off because I'm Mr. Olympia and I need the proper lighting before I stand next to these guys in the gym because I'm above them. That's kind of what I got when I heard Derek saying this. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think.
Sorry, no. Sorry. Sorry. All right, fuck it, I'll do it. You know me, I'm a team player. You guys do so much for me. I mean, come on, am I supposed to say?
And then he's like, okay, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll take off my shirt. You guys do so much for me. And then you can kind of read into that. Well, what does that mean? What is Tarek and the Olympia TV and these people doing for Derek Lunsford versus what they do for what Samson and Nick Walker? Are they doing anything? I mean, maybe it's just more so promoting them. I was kind of like, what does that mean? It's a weird comment. Maybe the support that they give Derek. I'm trying to like really not get too deep into it. I know another channel out there was kind of like making alluding to like giving Derek first place, but I don't think that's the case. You know, it's, you know, I know Derek's a judge, but it's like, it just, people could speculate on that. And leave a comment below. What do you think? Do you think that means like they're doing things for Derek, giving him, you know, more leeway on things, or, you know, hyping him more so than the other guys? I don't know. So leave a comment below what you think on that. But that was maybe an odd comment.
Yeah, if you take yours off, I'll take that. Where's the best lighting? Hey, where's the best lighting here? Do you know?
Like, why best lighting? Like, I get it. Okay, you want to look better, but like, you're the Mr. Olympia. You know, you should have the best physique with these guys. You shouldn't be worried about the lighting, good lighting, bad lighting. You're the Mr. Olympia. You should have the confidence that I don't give a fuck. I'm the Mr. Olympia. I'm going to look good in any type of lighting next to these guys. To me, that signifies a little bit of, you know, insecurity, in the sense that he needs to have the perfect lighting, like he did at the Pittsburgh Pro show, before he stands next to these guys. Because again, he's above them. They're below him. He's the Mr. Olympia. I need the perfect lighting if I'm going to take my shirt off next to these guys. I'm demanding that. That's what I got from this.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. Hang on. Oh,
I gotta say kudos to Nick Walker for taking his shirt off because he knows that right away people are gonna go to the midsection. And I was watching the live stream when this was happening, and in the comments, look at Nick Walker's big gut, look at the gut, look at the gut. And I was one who was very hard on him about his midsection, right? And he does have an issue with the midsection. He knows it. I know it. He came on my show, admitted it, but he doesn't seem to give a fuck. Like, he really doesn't. Like, he is at the gym, he's drinking lots of water, eating food, and decides to take his shirt off and go to town and have this workout with no second thoughts. So kudos to Nick Walker for having the balls to do this. And he knows he was probably going to get flack on that midsection, especially when you're working out. You guys know how it is when you're in the gym. You got so much fucking water in you, food in you, your stomach's poking out because you're full as fuck. He didn't care. He went for it. He was the first to do it. Kudos to Nick Walker. So you can hear, like, this is where when you do these type of productions, now you hear someone peeing. So I'm guessing that's Derek Lunsford taking a piss in the background because it's a hot mic. They forgot to shut it off. Hilarious. So then Derek comes in. Let's just fast forward a little bit here. Derek's like, okay, I got to take my shirt off. Let's just play it up here a little bit, and then I'll take my shirt off. He does his set. We're going to get into more about Samson Dauda reacting to this. Here we go.
let's go. All right, the shirts are coming off. Yep. Everybody, it's showdown time.
Nick Walker's like, let's do this.
Oh.
I felt like Nick Walker definitely won this, but again, he's the leanest out of them.
This is what you all tuned in.
That was it. That was it for Derek. He wasn't. Guy put his shirt back on.
I can see.
Well, Ryan, I'll be here along on how you guys do it in space. Yo, let me show you how we do it in the UK.
All right, here's how we do it.
That was cool. Samson finally took the shirt off, and he looked pretty good. I was impressed with how Samson looked here, and he was big as a fucking house. So they go through some more sets here, and then trash talking starts. Derek Lunsford starts the trash, if you want to call it trash talking, or maybe he's warranted in it.
Yeah.
So Samson Dauda is calling out Derek Lunsford for putting his shirt back on, which I was like, dude, why did you put your shirt back on? Right? Nick Walker and Samson Dauda kept their shirts up for the rest of the workout. So he's saying this is the Olympia battle for third place. Is that disrespecting Samson and Nick Walker, or is it just he's telling the truth? Like, literally, these guys are third place guys. I'm fucking Mr. Olympia. Why do I got to take my shirt off next to them? I see it the other way. I would be like, fuck yeah, I'm the Mr. Olympia. I'll show you guys. I got the best physique in this gym right now. I'll take my shirt off and I'll have it up all fucking day. That would be my mentality if I was the Mr. Olympia. But Derek seems to be a little bit, we want to say, afraid to have his shirt off. What does that tell you guys about his physique and his confidence about himself?
but you won't be first this year.
And then Nick Walker clapped back saying, "You won't be first this year." And you can kind of see in Derek's face, he kind of took it a little bit hard there. He's kind of trying to laugh it off, but I mean, he may not be first this year.
The trash talk has started from an unexpected place. Derek Lunsford stepping up with the first great trash talk of the day. Did not expect it.
So that's pretty much the blunt of it, guys. Leave a comment below. Do you think it was warranted for Derek Lunsford to call out Samson Dauda and Nick Walker and say, "You got, you know what? This is the battle for third. What am I even doing here? Like, this is right on the Mr. Olympia." Or, you know, was it not warranted? Did he disrespect Nick Walker and Samson Dauda by saying that to their face? Right. But then you have Nick Walker clapping back and saying, "Well, you're not going to be first." That's pretty harsh. That's pretty clap back in your face. And you're, man, well, you're not going to be first. I see what I do like about this is that, you know, these guys are working out together. Maybe there's a little bit of trash talk, if you want to call it trash talk. There's a little bit of animosity between them. There's a little bit of tension between them. And this is what bodybuilding needs. I hope that Olympia TV does more of these because it gives us an inside look more into these guys, how they train, first off, how they train together, who actually is stronger. You got to see that Nick Walker, in my opinion, was the strongest out of them. Samson was pretty strong too. And I think Derek was third in that position, strength wise and controlling the weight wise, out of the three. Leave a comment below. Who do you think was the strongest and had the best form and control the weight through this workout? Derek Lunsford, Nick Walker, or Samson Dauda? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Just wanted to chime in on this. Again, I think it's pretty cool what Olympia TV is doing, but I thought it was very interesting what Derek Lunsford said, and you kind of got an insight of his thought process to how he feels and how he should be held at a higher level. Obviously, he's Mr. Olympia, but it's really going to his head where he's like, "I'm the Mr. Olympia. I deserve better lighting. I don't know why I shouldn't take my shirt off next to these guys. I already did it at the Pittsburgh Pro. I did that favor for you guys already at the Pittsburgh Pro. Why am I going to do it here? The lighting's different, but I mean, it look as good, whatever." That's kind of what I took from this whole thing, and having that hot mic moment, and Derek not knowing that it was live. His mic was hot and we could hear everything he was saying, including when he was taking a piss. So it's kind of funny, but guys, all right, leave a comment below and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.